Chief Minister Nephew Rio, on the occasion of Shavankot festival, took down to Twitter and extended greetings to all the Kuki Shin Mizo communities. In his tweet, he wished everyone a prosperous harvest and further mentioned that may peace and happiness fill your lives and homes. Notably, Shavankot festival is celebrated by the tribes of Kuki Shin Mizo, and the festival is observed to mark the end of the harvesting season and also to thank deities for a good harvest season. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday reached Glasgow after concluding his three-day visit to Rome on the sidelines of the G20 summit. PM Modi is scheduled to attend the 26th Conference of Parties or COP26 and hold bilateral talks with his British counterpart Boris Johnson on the sidelines of the United Nations meet. PM Modi will first begin his day with a meeting with community leaders and an Indologist based in Scotland. He will then further proceed for the opening of the World Leaders Summit at the 26th Conference of Parties to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change at the Scottish Event Campus in Glasgow, following which Modi will attend a bilateral meeting with Boris Johnson. Modi on Tuesday, according to sources, will depart from UK and is further scheduled to hold a series of bilateral meetings with leaders of Switzerland, Finland, Israel, Nepal, Malawi, Ukraine, Japan and Argentina. The Chief Minister of Punjab, Charanjit Singh Chani, on Sunday was seen playing as a goalkeeper at a final match of Surjeet hockey tournament in Jalandhar. He took on the field at Katochi's hockey stadium and defended against fast-paced hits from his sports minister and former Indian captain Pargat Singh. Even on Saturday, the CM was seen playing as a goalie at the International Stadium in Mohali. The CM's participation was intended to promote sports culture among the youth. Samyukt Kisan Morcha on Sunday urged Centre to ensure smooth supply of fertilizers, control their price rise and black marketing in the country. These came after 4 farmers who allegedly fell ill and died while waiting in the queue for purchasing fertilizers or committed suicide due to non-availability of fertilizers for their crops. The Bundelkhand region is facing agricultural fertilizer scarcity. Meanwhile, Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan stated that there is no shortage of diammonium phosphate and other fertilizers in Uttar Pradesh. Representing the world's leading developed and developing economies, the G20 leaders on Sunday indicated that they are against premature withdrawal of support measures initiated by the various countries to boost COVID-19 hit economy. The leaders, according to a declaration issued at the end of G20 summit, committed themselves to work together to monitor and address challenges facing the global economy and take steps to support stability. Among the others, the G20 summit was attended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Over 2021, global economic activity has been recovering at a solid pace thanks to the rollout of vaccines and continued policy support, said the G20 Rome Declaration. The G20 nations said they will continue to sustain recovery, avoid any premature withdrawal of support measures, while preserving financial stability and long-term fiscal sustainability and safeguarding against downside risk and negative spillover. Union Home Minister Amit Shah, during his maiden visit to Anand, the hub of the cooperative movements in the country, on Sunday said it was time for Amul to look forward and incorporate several activities that have so far remained outside its realm, including building an online platform for organic farmers. Shah said this while attending the 75th year celebrations of Amul. Shah asked Amul if it could create an online platform for farmers to help them sell their products worldwide. Union Home and Corporation Minister Amit Shah also said that the cooperative sector has a potential to turn India into a $5 trillion economy and will also prove crucial in the making the agricultural sector self-reliant. He also stressed the need to implement the cooperative model, which is behind the success of milk giant Amul, to uplift agriculture and its allied sectors.
सरदार पटेल का अमूल से गहरा रिश्ता है। प्राइवेट डेयरी के अन्याय के खिलाफ किसानों के संघर्ष को सरदार पटेल की प्रेरणा और कर्मठ सहकारी नेता त्रिभुवन दास पटेल ने एक बहुत अच्छे तरीके से इसको सकारात्मक सोच की ओर मोड़ने का काम किया। ये उदाहरण न केवल सहकारिता के लिए अपने आप में एक अनूठा उदाहरण है, परंतु समाज जीवन में लोगों के प्रश्नों को वाचा देने के लिए आंदोलन करने वाले समाज सेवियों के लिए भी बहुत बड़ा उदाहरण है। जो आंदोलन होते हैं वो समस्या का समाधान करने के लिए होते हैं, समस्या को बढ़ाने के लिए नहीं होते। आनंद जिले में, खेड़ा जिले में जो किसानों का शोषण होता था, इसके खिलाफ आंदोलन करा, असहकार का आंदोलन करा और इसको इस प्रकार से एक आंदोलन में परिवर्तित किया कि जिसमें से जो बीज बोया गया था आज वटवृक्ष बनकर 36 लाख परिवारों की रोजगारी का जरिया बना। आंदोलन से शोषण तो रुका ही, परंतु एक रचनात्मक अभिगम लेकर आंदोलन को मोड़ने की जो कुनेह सरदार साहब और विशेषकर त्रिभुवन दास पटेल में थी, इसके कारण आज ये वटवृक्ष हमारे सामने खड़ा है।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will hold review meeting with district having low vaccination coverage on November 3rd. Prime Minister's office informed on Sunday. The meeting will include districts with less than 50% coverage of the first dose and low coverage of the second dose of COVID vaccine. Prime Minister Modi will interact with district magistrates of over 40 districts in Jharkhand, Manipur, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, Meghalaya and other states with districts having low vaccination coverage. Chief ministers of these states will also be present on the occasion. PM Modi's review meet with the DMs comes just days after Health Minister Manshukh Mandavya informed that more than 10 crore people haven't taken the second dose of vaccine. Many government schools across the state capital has resumed in-person classes. However, majority of private schools will begin only after operating after Diwali celebration. Students are elated to rejoin school and interact with teachers and friends in person. As per reports, many students, although online classes were held at the comfort of the students, many students and teachers, including parents, feel that online classes have not only allowed students to learn at full potentials. The feeling that in-person or offline classes will help a student perform better academically is the belief that all students and teachers have.
ऑनलाइन में ज़्यादा कुछ समझ नहीं आता, बहुत खुश।
सरकार के इस फैसले को कैसे देखते हैं, कितना जरूरी था स्कूल खुलना?
जरूरी, बहुत जरूरी था बच्चे का स्कूल खुलना, क्योंकि बच्चे जो स्कूल में पढ़ लेते हैं वो घर पे उतना नहीं पढ़ पाते हैं। बच्चे को उतना केयर नहीं, घर पे सुनते ही नहीं है बच्चे। अब स्कूल आ गए तो बच्चे को थोड़ा अच्छे लगने लगे हैं। मेरी एक बड़ी लड़की है 10वीं में, वो भी आती है। ये
मुझे बहुत एक्साइटमेंट हो रही है कि आज हम इतने दिनों के बाद स्कूल आए हैं एंड मैं बहुत हैप्पी भी हूँ।
देखिए, एक तो बच्चे को जो है ऑनलाइन क्लासेस चल रहे थे और सारे बच्चे उसमें भी खुशी थे। मैडम से भी सारे से बातें हो रहे थे कि और इतने दिन के बाद स्कूल खुली हुई है, इसमें भी बच्चे लोग भी बड़ी एक्साइटमेंट है कि हाँ हम स्कूल जा रहे हैं। तो स्कूल आना चाहिए, बाकी अपना गॉड के ऊपर है जो होगा।
ऑनलाइन में ज़्यादा कुछ समझ नहीं आता, बहुत खुश।
सरकार के फैसले को कैसे देखते हैं, कितना जरूरी था स्कूल खुलना?
जरूरी, बहुत जरूरी था बच्चे का स्कूल खुलना। क्योंकि बच्चे जो
Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday met with Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez and German Chancellor Angela Merkel on the sidelines of G20 summit in Rome. According to reports, PM Modi and Spanish Prime Minister had fruitful talks on ways to deepen ties between India and Spain. Notably, the two nations are cooperating extensively in areas such as trade, energy, innovation and more. While extensive deliberations of India-Germany relations were discussed between Modi and German Chancellor Angela Merkel. The 12 Delhi University colleges funded by the city's government faces a fund crunch as their allocated budgets have been slashed. The institutions are allegedly facing difficulties in paying the salaries of the teachers. Due Registrar Vikas Gupta said that issue for non-release of funds with the AAP government will be taken and was also raised at the Executive Council meeting of the university, which was held on 29th of October. Since the centre has slashed the budget by half, the teachers have not received their pay for 5 months along with pension and other allowances. An average of 31 children died by suicide every day in India in 2020, according to the data by National Crime Records Bureau, with experts blaming the coronavirus pandemic for accentuating their psychological stress on the children. The NCRB data shows that as many as 11,396 children died by suicide in 2020, which is an 18% rise from 9,613 such deaths in 2019 and a 21% rise from 9,413 in 2018. The data mentions family problems as one of the main causes of these suicides, attributing 4,006 deaths to it, followed by love affair and illness as other reasons behind suicide by children, including ideological causes or hero worshipping, unemployment, bankruptcy, impotency, on infertility and drug abuse. Former Prime Minister and Member of Rajya Sabha Manmohan Singh has been discharged from New Delhi's All India Institute of Medical Sciences on Sunday. Singh, 89, was undergoing treatment at the country's premier medical institute after complaining of fever, weakness and uneasiness. Singh was discharged on Sunday at around 5:20 p.m. after making a good recovery. The air quality of Delhi has slipped to very poor category on Monday as the centre-run System of Air Quality and Weather Forecasting and Research recorded the air quality index of 302. SAFAR has predicted that the air quality will get worse as the wind is expected to change direction, reducing transport of emissions from stubble and crop residue burning. The Indian Meteorological Department on Sunday predicted that the India air quality in the national capital is likely to be in the lower end of the very poor category till 4th of November. Arbaz merchant and fashion designer Munmun Dhamesha, the two other accused arrested by the Narcotics Control Bureau with Bollywood star Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan Khan in the cruise drug bust case. They were released from Arthur Road Jail and Baikula Women's Prison respectively on Sunday, while the three had been granted bail by the Bombay High Court on Thursday. Aryan Khan was released on Saturday, while Dhamesha and merchant had to wait till Sunday to ensure that all formalities were completed. The court imposed 14 conditions for grant of bail. Dhamesha's lawyers will be making an application before the NCB seeking permission for her to travel to Madhya Pradesh, her hometown. The HC had in its detailed order that Aryan Khan, merchant and Dhamesha to appear before the NCB's Mumbai office every Friday between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. to mark their presence. The National Centre for Seismology informed that an earthquake of magnitude of 4.3 occurred in Maharashtra's Gadchiroli district on Sunday at around 6:48 p.m. at the depth of 77 kilometers. However, no damage to property or loss of life had been reported. The earthquake was recorded at Zafrabad Chowk village near Prahinhita River close to Telangana border. In another similar incident on Saturday, an earthquake of magnitude 3.5 on the Richter scale hit near Tawang of Arunachal Pradesh. The NCS said that the earthquake took place at a depth of 20 kilometers and 55 kilometers east of Tawang. That is all for now. This is Gargi Rekha signing off. Keep watching Nagaland TV.